Are you looking for a fun way to teach your kids or even yourself about some core money concepts? Well, in this video, we're going to be taking a closer look at Greenlight's Level Up financial literacy game, including what it has to offer. Hey everyone, this is Kyle from FinTech, your financial resource for a changing world. For app reviews, travel tips, and more, be sure to subscribe, and thanks for hitting that like button. Personal finance may not be the most exciting topic, but it is an important one to understand. With that in mind, the family-focused FinTech Greenlight offers a financial literacy game called Level Up. So, how does it work, and does this game live up to its goal? Let's take a closer look at what you should know about Greenlight's Level Up. The first things to know about Level Up are where to find it and how to get started with the free game. If you're looking for Level Up in the App Store, you unfortunately won't find it. Instead, you'll want to download the Greenlight app. Then, if you scroll down on the app's home screen, you'll see a link for the Level Up game. Of note, no login is required to play, and while Greenlight's banking accounts do have subscription fees, Level Up is completely free to play. In addition to the version of the game found in Greenlight's app, the company has partnered with select banks and credit unions to offer their own versions. However, for this review, we'll be focusing on the regular one. Next, Level Up is sectioned into a few different fundamentals, including spending, saving, and investing. In the Level Up game, you'll find lessons on a variety of financial topics, starting with the most basic and working their way up. Some of the early lessons include where to save your money, emergency funds, setting smart money goals, savings attitudes, and more. Additionally, CDs, stocks, bonds, real estate, capital gains, and even the role of regulators are covered throughout. For those who want to skip ahead to a section they want to learn about, Level Up makes it easy to do so. This makes it perfect for adults or older teens who may already know the basics. Still, with each lesson going by quickly, starting at the beginning can provide you a refresh and perhaps even teach you something you didn't realize before. When playing Level Up, you'll notice that each level takes on a similar form, with an animated video followed by a short quiz. Each Level Up challenge will feature a minute or so long video covering the topic at hand. Thankfully, these are subtitled so you can consume the lesson without sound. While there are some sure to be or already outdated slang terms sprinkled in, these quick videos are fairly entertaining while doing a good job of presenting the necessary info. After that, players will answer a few questions about the topic, although some of these questions will be more like survey or poll questions than a regular quiz. Also be aware that some questions are legitimately tricky and may even require math. As a result, even I didn't get 3 stars on every lesson, but if you're paying attention, you should be able to do well on each. While the Level Up experience is pretty straightforward, there are some customization options that players can unlock. As you accrue coins from completing challenges, you can redeem them for some fun in-app customizations. Dubbed game modes, these themes will change the color scheme of the game. One of my favorites is Matrix, which actually reminds me a bit of Tron. By the way, once you've purchased these themes, you can reinstall them by going to My Rewards, Game Modes, and choosing which you'd like. While this is a pretty small feature overall, it's still pretty fun and gives players a use for those coins that they acquire. Finally, Greenlight recently ran a rewards promotion, which is an aspect that will hopefully return in the future. In March of 2024, Greenlight partnered with Tropical Smoothie Cafe for a special offer. When players completed at least 10 levels in the game, they received a coupon for a free 12-ounce kid-sized smoothie. Unfortunately, it seems that this particular promotion has ended, as the coupons expired on March 31st and the Greenlight site no longer mentions the deal. Honestly, this type of promotion reminded me of the famous Book It program from Pizza Hut, which is to say that it was a pretty clever and enticing offer. So I hope that a longer-term offer of this nature will make its way back to the app soon. Overall, I was pretty impressed with the content of Level Up and thought it did a good job of covering numerous topics in a digestible yet not watered down form. But of course I do have some small nitpicks and quirks I wanted to mention. Going through the Level Up lessons, I found a lot of enjoyment and, yes, perhaps even learned a couple of things. On that note, I was impressed with how advanced and specific some of the lessons were. Because of this, I'd say the best demographic for the game is tweens or early teens. Nevertheless, some lessons are perfect for younger kids, while older teens and even adults can find value in the challenges related to investing, retirement savings, etc. As for those quirks that I mentioned, one is that, after answering 2 questions, it felt as though the sound would glitch and get a bit louder. This happened every time and was a bit annoying, but as I noted earlier, you can play the game without sound instead. Another issue I ran into is that, after playing a number of levels, I hit what I can only compare to a kill screen. This happened to me once, but eventually I was able to play a few more levels before it happened again. So I'm not sure if this just means I reached the end of the currently available levels or what, but you'd think there'd be a more elegant way to tell me if that were the case. These minor problems aside, I think Greenlight's Level Up is a great free tool, and I hope they consider spinning it off into its own app in the future. Hopefully this gives you a better idea about what Greenlight's Level Up is all about, but for more on the app, I'll have a link to my full written review in the description box down below. Also, if you have a favorite financial literacy tool that you'd recommend, I'd love to know what it is in the comments. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time here on FinTech.